All right, man. Should have a nice little run of videos. Didn't look like it was gonna be that way, but it's always something. It's always something. All right. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Um so I got this, right? So Fred VanVleet, if you don't know him, he played with the Raptors, good ball player for sure. I don't know too many people who don't like Fred VanVleet as a hooper. He been on a podcast run like many athletes. I think he blew his ACL, or he blew out his Achilles. Let me tell you exactly what it was, because I want to get this right because I'm sitting at the computer. Um, so ACL. So yep, towards ACL. Um, but he been on a podcast run. I'm gonna play the other clip too. What he said, Kawhi Leonard said he wasn't staying in Toronto, right? So let's get into this, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Fair use. Once again, I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Y'all know I'm fighting a machine like most other black YouTubers, but it is what it is. We keep hustling, and let's go.
Kawhi changed my view on a lot of shit, but there was one thing in particular that I overheard, and he didn't say it to me, I just overheard it. And it was a conversation that was being had, and the sentiment of the conversation, because I ain't gonna quote nobody, but the sentiment of the conversation was, when we won the championship, about all that shit, is like, I'm better than Kobe, right? I had the same reaction, because Kobe is my man. Like, that's it for me. That's as good as it get for me. As a little kid up into a man, like, my eyes, what I seen. But I started thinking to myself, like, I know how I feel about where I stand because I'm on the court and I'm playing against some of these guys and your favorites and who people might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he said it, I said, well, if I'm him, and that right, just those three words changed how I look at the game. If I'm him, how do I feel?
Yeah.
How do he feel if I'm him?
Yeah.
Because I know how he feel right now.
That run he went on, like, it's not.
Sure. It's not many runs better.
Yeah,
you know
it's not a
saying?
bad thing to feel that way. But I don't like to use dudes as an example and say like, oh, since I did this, I'm better than this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he has some runs too now.
No, for sure. I'm just thinking more so, like,
I get
the
that
mindset.
I get that mindset feeling as though you drop me. Kawhi probably feel this. You drop me anywhere, anytime in the history of Earth, anybody playing basketball, I can do this
for sure.
anywhere. And no matter if it's Kobe, MJ, like, you put Kawhi anywhere, I'm confident that he could do the same shit.
And I seen it up close, and it changed my whole motherfucking life watching that shit, like, front row seat. A couple weeks ago, I forgot one of them games you found.
All right, man, you heard it. And I'm glad they didn't like jump on him and be like, you fucking idiot, he bugging. They just trying to see it from his perspective. So many times people have people have opinions, you know what I'm saying? And the opinion is only from, their perspective or fans' perspective. They don't try to put themselves or see where the other guy's coming from. You catch my drift? They don't try to put themselves. That's one thing that I try to do, on my platforms. I try to see, okay, where you coming from? Okay, I can see what you mean. I don't still agree with it, or I may agree with it now looking at your perspective. But you're supposed to feel yourself when you accomplish big boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Durant said, he said that he probably feel you could drop me anywhere, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ball out. So when you do big shit, you feel like the fucking man. That's part of your masculine identity as a real man, not a male. You supposed to pop your shit. You supposed to feel like when you make a deal. I remember, and this ain't no, I ain't making no fun of it or fun of dog, but I remember Diddy was on like Envy. They did a clip of Diddy, and he closed the deal. He got exactly what he wanted in the deal, and he was celebrating after he got off the phone like, I'm the fucking man. You supposed to feel that way. You know, a lot of y'all youngins, y'all play 2K when y'all 21 skunk somebody, or your homeboy been talking reckless or whatever the situation may be, and you put hands, foots, and toes on him in Madden or 2K, y'all playing one-on-one, y'all racing, whatever, and you win, you supposed to show emotion. Don't believe that a man ain't supposed to show emotion. Don't be emotional or make decisions based off impulse, which is based off emotions. You supposed to be emotional. When a lion, you know, pop his shit, and when he get a kill, he screaming, and all that shit, right? So that's 100% natural, young man. Pop your shit. You supposed to feel like you the fucking man. When you make shit happen, you supposed to feel like I'm that nigga, man. And secretly, women love that, and other men envy that. Let me say that. Women love it, and other men envy that. So I feel him. Like, yeah, I'm better than that. But you got to understand where Fran VanVleet coming from. He said he growing up, Kobe was it for him. Kobe was it for him. He 31. I grew up in the era where Michael was it. But there's so many people that debate this Kobe shit who didn't see Michael play, or who didn't go back and watch Wilt and Bill and Pete Maravich and some of these other guys play. I've seen them all. I'm really a basketball historian at heart. You know, that was my favorite sport. Yeah, that was my number one sport growing up. So, you know, I know the game inside out. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing. So I'd go back and study that shit. You know, I would have the thirst for knowledge. You know what I mean? So that was just my thing. That was just my thing. You know what I mean? So I know the game. I know these guys. And the more you sit down and have a conversation offline with people, you will know they don't know nothing about basketball. They just making blanket statements. They don't know anything about music. They making blanket statements. But, you know, I feel, you know, but also let me get to that other clip, because I want to also continue to talk about something that he said and give a little bit of a life lesson here when I find out what it really is, right? But other than that, you know, he feel that way. I'm not mad at it. But do I believe it? No, he don't have the durability. He don't have the volume. I mean, he damn near Brandon Roy, who just, you know, happened to be in the champion, you know, get a championship. And that's no disrespect to Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy is phenomenal. If he got over the hump, you know, might be saying, you know, talking about, you know, maybe he better than Kobe. You know, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, so be it, man. This is just my opinion on it, but let's smooth it over. So it's forever VanVleet again.
From day one, I'm not staying here.
You know what? He never said he was gonna stay. Did you guys feel a way like, man, like you're not gonna come back and play with us? Like we just did the whole thing.
No, and the only reason why is because he did what he came to do, and he said it from day one. I'm not staying here.
You know what? He never said he was.
So my thing is this: a lot of people think their happiness. A lot of people think their happiness is where they wanted to be at. All right. A lot of people believe that. My happiness is in California, and this is, you know, but it's not. God put him in a position. He sent him somewhere, two places that was perfect for him, and he wanted his happiness to be completely somewhere else. You know, sometimes when you successful where you at, I mean, he don't have to pay for a meal. They was offering everything to stay, and I get it. Toronto, the taxes, it's cold, but a lot of these dudes, they just want to go where they comfortable at. We're regardless winning or losing, they want to go, and he should have stayed. And then at the end of the day, he used the cop out. See, I'll be remembering this shit. He used the cop out. I don't think we was good enough to win another championship with the roster that we had. Homeboy, hold on, homeboy. Hold on. How you gonna say we not good enough? You went to the Clippers. Y'all, they ain't never been good enough. He just wanted to go back to Southern California, and that was just the God honest truth. He wanted his happiness to be in SoCal, close to home, and that was a mistake. And God was telling him, homeboy, yo, peace and your prosperity is here. And I guarantee you this: had he stayed in fucking Toronto, he probably wouldn't even have all these injuries. he wouldn't even have all these damn injuries had he stayed in Toronto. He would be successful. But when you want to will yourself somewhere where you don't want to will, when you want to will yourself in a job that ain't for you, you want to will yourself. You know, I've been there with a woman that ain't for you. All you do is set yourself back for a lifetime. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Instagram, Twitch, the whole 9. Join the Patreon. Peace. Check out the NBA Talk.